Today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC, with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we're going to see the Minnesota Golden Gophers taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Start at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Break. Double, double.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's second down after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver. I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to chuck it again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Caught behind the line, it's Lewis. The pickup is 4, sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Hand off to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Seminoles are in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Davis. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here on first down. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And this pass is on target. Caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. To throw, it's O'Neal. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Golden Gophers churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And the Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. To the air, it's O'Neal. Grabbed by the receiver.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Marquez. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Break for the quarter, Kirk. Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Florida State.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Touchdown, Seminoles. And 6 more points to the total.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab behind the line. It's Marquez. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On first down, it's play action. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Takes up the looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, he makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And the Golden Gophers have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Marquez. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now. First down at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Like the final play of the half coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job with his defense to prevent a big play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They beat the blitz there with a pressure-bearing down crew. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The Golden Gophers looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Minnesota 14.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Short connection to the tight end here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down here for this offense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He fires it down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And we're going to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
And the Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
To the air, it's O'Neal. The ball is caught, and the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Here we go.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive.
And the Minnesota offense will take over.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. It's a quick grab. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass.
It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
State offense on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. He steps up at the 2, so close to a pick 6, but a tremendous play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Wilson. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Minnesota, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Short pass finds the tight end.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Marquez. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.